What's up, guys, and welcome back to some Hoplite Battle Royale. Anywho, these videos I'm doing in a voiceover style because I did not record my mic along with the game, just because, I don't know, a lot of unexpected stuff can happen in my background, and I don't know, just didn't want if something cool is happening in-game, I just didn't want to have to, randomly mute my mic for that and leave everybody wondering what's going on, so, anywho, this first game was a lot of fun, holy crap, it was my highest kill game, and I just found some crazy loot and made some crazy stuff. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy. I'm going to be doing some voiceover while certain different things happen. So yeah, I'll see you all in there, and I hope you guys enjoy. All right. So yeah, now you'll see I find 2 notch apples, I'm really surprised by this in each of these chests. It was honestly pretty nuts. And here, wow, I should go right for Midas. So I make another portal pretty quick. And then here I was able to craft Midas in the first 8 minutes of the game, which is pretty good. And yeah, I could just take it from there. And I get to this structure first with the skeleton leggings, which in my opinion are still one of the best items in the game because no mobs go for me here and I just get every chest in the structure. So then here I come back from the nether, classic portal break, and I realize I have the disc for Gerald, so I get right on crafting that. Gerald then gives me Skulkweaver's Lantern, which in my opinion is honestly one of the best legendaries in the game at this point, so then here, only a few seconds after Gerald gives me Skulkweavers, there's this guy who just comes straight running up to me. So of course, I use Skulkweavers. Turns out, it's the guy with Ravager. And so I'm just here giving him the works. I do manage to kill his Ravager just about as soon as my domain goes away. But then, I don't know, I'm just kind of giving him the works. And yeah, this was my first fight in the game, first fight on. And yeah, he got me pretty low. But in the end, I finally do get him here. So now I run back to 0-0, and it's a bit of a trek because I was at the border, and I get to 0-0, and I don't even see anyone when I get there. So I run around for a bit, then I finally see this guy on the other side of the cornucopia, and he's just kind of running, just kind of a full iron. I go straight for him for a bit, but then these 2 other full irons come out of nowhere, and I just kind of use Skulkweavers on this one, and then after Skulkweavers wears off here, the other guy goes straight for me, and actually forces me to G-head, because that's all I really had on my hotbar. And here he runs, and I see he's on 4, and I try and crossbow shoot him, but I'm honestly pretty bad with crossbows, and I just kind of fumble a bunch. Running then, so I catch up and I call Ravager, but I do get the bow glitch on Ravager, so I have to remount, giving him a little extra time. Then he jumps in this cave here, and I take a little fall damage here and there, and then he gets me kind of low, but I clutch up the kill because Midas is just kind of OP. Then I make 2 Aries out of heads that I acquired, and I get 4 diamonds and instant health 3, which puts me at full. With the diamonds, I decided to make boots and an enchanting table, just to give myself the extra protection. I then see this guy in the distance who crafted an Aries, so I decide to pearl on him, funny enough. I don't really know what my rationale was behind that, but he ends up having Mjolnir, so I instantly Skulkweaver. He builds in, but I then dig in on him, and we're trading blows, trading hits. He G-heads, but I G-head too, and he's just dead. After 1 more G-head, actually, which was crazy. Then Skulkweaver goes away, and he just dropped with a bunch of heads and Mjolnir. There we go. He had diamonds, so I made a chest plate, and then I made 2 more of my Aries from the heads he dropped. I end up getting instant damage 4 and an absorption 3. Instant damage was terrible, but absorption was great. Then running around Cornucopia, I finally find these 2 guys running around here. There's just kind of a big clusterfuck of people over here. And so I Mjolnir, it ends up hitting a mob actually, and then I'm just kind of bowing these guys. Like I said, I'm pretty bad at crossbow, but I can hit a shot here and there, and there's just people everywhere. It's kind of nuts. I'm like, damn, are they all going to team on me? Because I am kind of stacked. I wouldn't be surprised. I've seen people do it in the past, but I just kind of go for this guy here in the far and shoot him a bunch with my crossbow, and I'm just like, dang, there's so many people. I don't know if I can get them all in a Skulk Weaver, but I definitely wanted to try. And so I end up getting these 2 guys in it. This guy just runs away inside it, but then the other guy kind of just builds in, so I go in for him. It ends up being a bit of a waste, but somehow they're both still pretty low, so I'm just going for this other guy here. Then a little bit down the line, they both come out into this big field, and I see him shoot something, and I'm like, whoa, wait, that's grappling hook. And so I try and bow at him and get a shot off, but he's a little too fast. Then I cut a little bit here, but I get this guy really low, and then one last Mjolnir shot finishes him off. And the other guy comes back in for his stuff with the grappling hook, but he's a little too low for me, and I just shoot him a couple times. He pearls, it kills him, and here it kills 5 and 6. And I see these other 2 full irons in the distance, and I just kind of shoot at them with the crossbow. They're kind of bogeys. The one doesn't even have boots, and I shoot him, and he's down to half a heart, so I finally finish off the kill here with the crossbow. And yeah, that's kill 7. On a side note, these comments from the guys in chat are kind of hilarious. Bro's like, DT series cooking everyone, and then monster kill. I thought that was so funny, I'm not gonna lie. Finally go back to the other guy's loot to grab the harpoon. Then I harpoon into this odd gentleman here who then goes underground, and I put the Skulk Weavers on it, but he does not come back up or seem to even get damaged from it, so I kind of just wasted it here. Then cut a little bit, the Trapper finally comes back out, and I get him with Mjolnir once and crossbow him a couple times here, and then he G-heads to run, but I do not make it to him. I crossbow him here again, but yeah, he just gets back to his trap, so. And I turn around, see this guy in the distance, and so I harpoon right on him, and he's looting somebody else's loot. I assume he just fought somebody, and I just Mjolnir him, and there he goes. Kill number 8. So I'm crafting here, and then this guy, I can see him in the distance, he's bowing at me, and he's coming in for me, and he's just a bold boy, and so I just get him in Skulk Weavers, and yeah, he's gonna have some trouble with that here. Just he trackered on me with dogs, and I really don't think he realized that he was getting into, but he actually does a really good job of running here, which I was really impressed by. He rods me back. The fucking barbed rod is actually quite the item. I get him pretty low, but does end up getting away from Skulk Weavers there, and I'm just hit him once. I'm trying to get the kill with Midas, because honestly I don't want to level my Midas up more, just because I think it's only like sharp 3 or 4, and I'm like, yeah, hey, what if there's another threat in the game? I should really... So I harpoon on him, and then he's riding me back. He's so good at rod. I'm just, like, trying to hit him, like, come on, Midas, and I finally get him with Midas. Solidifying kill number 9, but I do not actually get the sharpness. Here I see a guy in the distance. Like a lion onto his prey, I pounce and get another kill on my Midas. I get ambushed while enchanting here, and for the life of me, I can't tell if this guy's a bot or not. I think it is. I think. Cut 2, I see a guy make an Ares, so I harpoon launcher over to him with my harpoon launcher, and I want to get him in a Skulk Weaver, but I'm just a little too short, and I kind of waste it. It finally fades, and I get a Mjolnir hit on him, but by that time, he's so far away that I just decide to stop chasing. The match is coming up, and I'm just kind of running around the cornucopia to get kills, try and find some people, just because we're running out of players, honestly, here. But yeah, I find this guy, and my Mjolnir gets stuck on the Ravager, but this guy does not look like he has pants on as I try and catch up to him. I do finally get close enough to get him, both of us in a Skulk Weavers here in a moment, but I actually do not manage to get the kill before TM. DM starts and I Ravager right away, and then I try and harpoon into mid, but don't end up getting that far. But I do end up getting this chest on the outside, and then the chest in mid. Here I'm just trying to prevent all these players from getting kills on each other, and so I just kind of go in for this Potato God guy because he was trapping in the main game. And yeah, I just want to get this game wrapped up, get all the kills, prevent everybody else from getting any kills, try and get all the rest of the kills. Yeah, here I'm just trying to eliminate any possible threats, and I don't think a single kill I got really felt that threatening after the third kill. But yeah, I'm just trying to get this guy out the game because he's fat half diamond here. This guy, I didn't even realize it, but he actually had a Volker wand, so honestly, I almost thought they had a chance working together. But he could only last out so long, and there comes kill 12. The Evoker guy comes back in and tries to clean. Hits me with the wand first. I'm just here getting the diamond armor. He tries to run, but then I say, oh hell nah. And then he boxes in, but then I hit him with Mjolnir, and eventually the mobs come in, and I'm like, damn, I can't get in. But then I go in from the top, and we're just in a 1-by-1, and he's just done here in just one moment. Yep, and that's kill 13. Then this last guy comes in and starts bowing me, and it's the trapper from earlier, and I feel like I haven't really had a challenging fight all game, so I kind of just drop him whatever I can find in my inventory to try and make it even fairer of a fight, but at the same time I'm so stacked that it was just kind of hard to even do that. Plus he didn't really want to, I don't know, he was definitely scared, so he didn't want to take the diamond armor here, but yeah, you'll see how this fight goes. It was a good little one. And yeah, I just spam hit for the final hit, but there it is, kill 14 and the win. Onto game 2, and here I get a Sharp 3 book. So this became a bit of a classic UHC Sharp 3 rush. Now you'll see me getting sand here. With the items that I got from other chests, I'll be able to go for a light netherite sword, as you'll see me mining ancient debris, and then bam. After PvP enables, I do muck around a bit on the surface for a bit, claiming unlooted structures, and in this one, I find this guy who's looting the spawners out of this structure, and I just ambush him, and with my sword, he's just done already, just like that, kill number 1. Then this next guy I see straight out of the structure. I bow him a few times, but then I see this other guy across the water, and he's got just chain pants on. So I follow him into this cave, but I forgot to craft my short bow, so I do that real quick. And he just dug down, so I dig straight after him. I get pretty lucky here with my digging down, block next to him, and so I get him in the lava here, and he's just done because it's sharp 3 netherite. It's just pretty good, but he did get me a little bit low, so that's kill number 2. Now this third guy, he juked me up a bit on this structure for a little while, but then I finally caught up to him, and honestly he just lagged out, so I got the free kill, and here it is, kill number 3. So I finally get to mid. I see this third guy across mid. It's Blazing Crossbow. This guy honestly plays quite a bit. But yeah, so I bow at him a few times. He's just kind of strafing my arrows. He was pretty good at strafing, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm just still bowing him, get a good healing there, and then finally builds in, but honestly I had a good head hit here, and just hit him a lot, get him really low here. And as it ends up, you guys will find out in a moment here, but he's trying to get me in this 1x1 hole that he set up here that he keeps running over, but I don't fall for it. I just hit him more again, and yeah, he's just, he doesn't know what to do when I don't go over that single 1x1 hole. And I just finally bow him for kill number 4. Yeah, run across mid. I see this guy with Poseidon's Trident who's just killed somebody, and I go in for the loot sweep. Turns out he killed the guy with Mjolnir, and so here he's not even that low. I don't know why he ran here, but I get the Mjolnir and hit him once, and it's just not a good time. And he comes right in for me, but I haven't mentioned, but between the last kill, I'm full diamond, but I am stock full diamond, so it's not quite like my protection's too crazy. He does run, but I did pick up some regen pots off the guy you killed, so we just kind of cat and mouse here. I did get him pretty low with all the stuff I have. Crazy to get Mjolnir now. I go back to see if there's anything else good in the loot pile, but we'll see him again later in the game, and apparently I dropped the Mjolnir. Oof. Kill number 5, I swear, this has gotta be a bot. I feel like I just saw him spawn in and, like, move his, like, AI towards me, and yeah, it's just some kid with an iron sword who, honestly, the bots are so good at sword, but yeah, that's kill number 5. Kill number 6 is kind of funny. So I've chased this guy for a while at mid, I Blackberry, and then a bot spawns in and starts to chase him. And you can tell it's a bot because it's still going for him, even though it's just a full iron with an iron sword, and then it does this robotic turn to me. But yeah, that's kill number 6. And the Trident guy comes back up this hill, straight for me with the Trident and bow. Yeah, we bowed a bunch, and then this other guy comes out of the cave, and turns out he is Armadillo, so he just tries to shoot that over at me, but does not go that far, and then this guy comes in with the sword, but I'm full diamond, like stock full diamond though, so it does a decent amount of damage, but I still make him G-head, and now they're just tag teaming me. I finally use one of my G-heads, but it's just crazy, and I can just feel the fact that I'm stock full diamond with no enchants, and then he blows me up, and I'm just like, I'm so surprised I'm alive right now. Like, it's crazy. I have to G-head a second time, excuse me, and no, just crazy, and now I just run for a little bit. I do slowly see this guy coming up. He's in a bad spot, so I bow him a little bit, though. And yeah, the Armadillo guy runs away, so I think I can get this guy, but he just tridents away. It's somewhat important to note that somebody kills the Ender Dragon here. Then everybody ran, so I ended up dropping dogs here. And they kind of just run around mid for a bit. But then finally one of the guys came back to mid. And he's just kind of getting stuck on some walls here. He fucking gets me with a decent armadillo, but now we just kind of trade blows, but he's definitely losing. Shark 3 Netherite is no joke. I just bow at him for a bit. He's pretty low. Important to note that I am, in fact, running out of healing just because I'm stock full diamond. Hit him once more with Mjolnir. He G-heads. And we're sparring, and my dogs come in. Loki, save your dogs. Holy crap. And he armadillos to try and get me from behind him. I get some good healing off a bow, but then he gets pretty far away. And who is it? But I get backstabbed by the Drag Katana guy, so I'm Mjolnir him. I'm getting so low here. I have one gap left. I drop the speed. He gets me down to 3.5. I'm just running with speed 2. Got a good long speed 2. I'm just worried he's going to catch up, but I do have Mjolnir to just keep hitting him back. He's on 5 hearts, 5.5. I just keep running. I finally get far enough away to gap. Place a few cobwebs. Get stuck in my own cobwebs. But swimming actually helps me here. And he is pretty low and doesn't have very good armor. But Mjolnir recharges again. And he's down to 10 again. I'm just running for my life at this point. Teleports on me. I think it's over, but I'm just running here. I just keep running. Mjolnir keeps recharging. Speed 2 is kind of putting in work, and he finally goes off me and onto the other guy, which allows me to get a good Mjolnir off on him here. I get such good bow healing there. That was so needed. Holy shit. And then the other guy goes for somebody else, and the Drag Katana guy just comes for me, but now it's 2 guys on me again, but then the Drag Katana guy goes off me and off onto the other guy. I hit a mob with my Mjolnir, but then I get another really good healing bow shot. Wow. Then these guys just kind of run away, and so I just run back to mid because, holy crap, I am so low and I have no healing at this point. I'm just trying to get some free Mjolnirs. I see this guy getting attacked, and I see he's low, so I Mjolnir him and try to bow this guy off him. And this guy definitely does not realize I'm so low here, but I'm getting such good bow shots off on both of them, and it's just, wow. Keep bowing after this guy. I go on the chase, because, yeah, wow, this guy's kind of low, too, and I get him with just one Mjolnir and a few bow shots, and he's just dead. And here, this last bow shot gets me kill number 7 with some good regen, and this guy had so many heads. But then, the other guy tries to clean for a moment, but then he decides against it in the end. Finally, after all this time, I create an enchantment table, and I enchant all my armor Prot 1. Now, Prot 1 goes a long way, especially when you're already full diamond. While I'm enchanting, though, the whole rest of the game damn near kills each other, and I hear where the Death Lightning is, and where see these 2 people fighting on tab, and I zoom in, and I'm trying to get the clean, but honestly, this other guy that came in is pretty high on health, so me and him exchange blows for a bit, but he's just kind of runs once he gets low enough. And then I just kind of go bow him a bit, decide against going after him, and kind of just go in for the stuff. Going back for the stuff, I kind of see it has nothing, but then out of the corner of my eye, I see the other guy who's left in the game, and he got down to 4, so Mjolnir him once, and he's down to 4. I'm trying to bow him. He's still on 4. I think he healed one more time here with a head. The other guy tries to ambush me from behind, but I have just enough healing to be pretty high on health, and Sharp 3 Netherite's still putting in work here, even all this whole game. And he keeps trying to web me, but I'm just kind of being pretty good about strafing it. 1 head left. Finally get him. He drops with 2 heads. Pick those up. Eat 1 because I'm so low on health. And then I just have a bunch of gold, so I can craft just a few more gaps. Try to catch up to him for a minute, but then it's deathmatch in 30 seconds, so I just kind of try and upgrade my armor. Deathmatch starts, and it's just me and him. And my goal is just to get all the chests and go straight for him to prevent him from winning. So, yeah, he gets the mid chests. and he's pretty low, so I know he needs those gaps. So you only hear him once. He's down his 4 hearts, but he does have the armadillo and drag katana, mind you. So I just want to keep this guy low, keep pressure up, make sure he doesn't really have a chance to heal. He's got the trident too. I boom. I just do everything I can in order to get this guy to die. He's on 9. One more Mjolnir. He's on 9 again. He healed. I think that was a G head. It might have just been a regular head though. And I eat a gap because I'm not trying to get too low. And he reloads the armadillo cannon again, but get him with Mjolnir there. Then bam, bam, bam. He's getting me in some good combos, and he TPs around me. But Sharp 3 is just such a good sword, and yeah, can't do much against it. And there it is, kill number 9 for the win. So yeah, guys, those were the games. And I guess I should take this moment to talk about a few things. So it was a lot of fun to switch it up, and I honestly prefer this style of editing way more than my old one, even though this one definitely takes way more time and effort. And with my already abysmal upload schedule, I definitely think this will take me more time as opposed to less. But with how abysmal my upload schedule has already been, I think it's a good switch just because I feel like these videos are going to be a lot more quality. So, yeah, that's my plan. Also, sorry about the abysmal upload schedule. College has me swamped most semesters. But yeah, thanks for watching. These days I stream these games over on twitch.tv/DTSeries. So yeah, tune in there. I honestly do a lot more there than I do on here on YouTube. But yeah. Uh anyways, I think that's me signing off. And yeah, thank you all for watching again. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, boys.